Hi everyone, this is Karen and I'm so excited to just be doing this video for you. It's going to be a video for Friday, May 14th, 2021, and we are going to be focusing on our abs and our back. All right, so we're going to start with being standing, and what's so amazing is we're going to get some weights. So if you would like to grab some lighter weights, we're going to do we can also do this without the dumbbells, of course, but this is going to be a standing where we twist and lift our knee up and our elbow, and we alternate, and we're engaging our core and our back. And notice that my hands are bent, or my elbows are bent, and I'm doing this, and we're going to continue to do this for 30 to 60 seconds. So I'm going to be timing a lot of things today. So we're going to see if we can move through this with speed and efficiency. So stand up tall and let's begin. So we're going to alternate elbow to the opposite knee, and we're going to keep alternating. I have dumbbells. You do not have to have dumbbells. You can modify. And it's a beautiful day today. The birds have been singing. And we're going to keep doing this until 30 seconds or more. So let's see. You're twisting. Notice that my upper body is twisting over. That was 30 seconds. So you can do the same. And I'm going to go to 45 seconds and then see how we feel here. All right, well, that was 45. Okay, we're going to go to 60. We can do this. So you're twisting your upper body, engaging your core, lifting those knees up high, getting that elbow over. All right, and that's it. And then we rest. Okay, so that was the first core exercise. Now we're going to do another one where we are on our mat. So we're going to get on our mat, and we'll do 30 seconds on each side because we're going to be on our side. I'm going to be on my elbow, and I'm going to be moving my elbow to my knee. But here's the thing, you can do it this way, or you can make it harder. Lift your hip off the ground, engage that oblique muscle, and now connect your elbow to your knee. Okay, so we're going to do that 30 seconds on one side, and then we're going to switch to the other side. So, ready? Get yourself off the ground, and now begin connecting that same side elbow to that knee. You're doing a little crunch here while also holding up your body, so you're really engaging those obliques. Okay, and we are working for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second. Now we're going to switch sides. I'm going to get my timer here. Now we're going to do the same thing, other side. So notice knees are bent on my elbow. Lift your hip up. And now we do the other side. Here we go. So we're lifting that knee up, keeping ourselves off the ground with our hip, right? And we are engaging that knee all the way up to the elbow. And you're kind of doing a little crunch here, keeping that hip off the ground. Now remember, you can modify it and not lift your hip off the ground, and you will still feel a little bit of a crunch going on here. Okay, so we are working our core, and that's it, and rest. Okay, I'm going to stop my timer. Now we're going to do the third of the exercises, and this one is going to be a high plank, and we've done that many times. This time, a high plank will be on our hands, and we're going to lift our knees off the ground, and then we're going to lift our one arm up, and then the other arm up. So we're going to be doing that for 30 to 60 seconds. Let's see what that's like at 30 seconds. All right. Get onto your plank, high plank position, and now begin. You stretch one arm out, and then you bring it down, other arm, and you keep going. And you alternate. And you have to get your balance right. So this is a good one. Balance, core. I've got my butt and my stomach tight as I lift my arms up one at a time off the ground. And that's 30 seconds and rest. Okay, beautiful. So we'll see if we do a little more on the second round or the third. So we're going to start all over again. Whew. And I'm definitely breathing. So we're going to start with standing up, grab some water, and we'll do the second set. So this one again is going to be where if you want to make it a little more advanced, then you can grab weights. I would not suggest heavy weights, but whatever weights you have, let's see if we can use them, okay? So again, this is going to be going for the 1 minute. And here we go. So we're going to be alternating, lifting our knee to that opposite elbow. Notice that my arms are bent and I am using my core big time. Obliques and the pec muscles that are in the front. We're lifting up our knees. So we're working our thighs too, right? Those quads. And so we want to keep doing this. Now that's 30 seconds right here. So if you need to stop and rest, do it. Or you can keep going like me, or you can rest and then join again. Okay, so whatever works. That was 45 seconds right here. So I'm going to keep going. And I'm breathing. So I know you are too. And that's it. Okay, put your weights down. Now we're gonna get down to the ground here. And Randy. Okay, we're gonna have now, we're gonna be on our side. And we're now gonna have our knees bent. And again, we're gonna lift ourselves up. I'm gonna do 30 seconds. Okay, so here we go. Lift your hips up, and now you crunch, 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 crunch. Someone's trying to call me, but I had to stop that call. All right, so we're going to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and we're gonna keep working. So that we get those 30 seconds. And then now we're gonna pause, go up to the other side. And now we're going to do the other side. So lift your hip up and begin, crunch. We are working our core and our back today. So keep going. And you're just crunching that knee up to the elbow. And that elbow comes down, and you keep that hip up. This is the more advanced version. You can also be lying on your side without lifting your hip up. Okay, and that's it. Whew. Ah, I can feel that. All right, so now we're gonna do the last of the, well, this is the second one. So we still have another set to go. But this is the third one. This is going to be that high plank. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. We get into a plank position and now begin. You're going to lift one arm up at a time, straight arm in front of you, keeping your balance, engaging your core, your glutes, and you're going back and forth. And there is a lot of balance with this. And so we're going to keep going. Keep going. And that's 30 seconds. Okay, beautiful. And now we're going to do the last of the 3 sets for our core and our back. Okay, so we're going to start with standing up. And if you need, boy, the allergies are getting to me out here, but it's so nice out here. I had to do it. Okay, so grab your weights if you choose. Standing up nice and tall. And now we're going to do the ab twist, standing up, right? So feel free to use weights or not. Lift those knees up high, right? And twist so you get those obliques and your muscles in your core working in the front. And so we're going to keep moving, twisting, alternating. Now, I've gone past the 30 seconds. We're almost at 45. Okay, so keep going if you want. Here's 45 seconds. Lift those knees. And keep breathing. And there you are. And I'm almost there. And that's it, rest. Okay, awesome. Beautiful. Now we're gonna get down to the mat. And move my weights. We're going to start that 30 minutes, okay, on one side and then on the other. So knees bent, put your hips up, and now begin. Crunching, elbow to knee. Okay, so you're really crunching. So I'm now barely touching back of my head with my fingers, making it a little harder. So my elbows is just in one place. Okay. All right, now stop. Now switch sides. And now we're gonna do other side for some balance here. So lift your hip up. And here we go. Fingers behind your head. And we crunch. Keeping that hip up, right? Keep going. You should feel this now. I sure am. And that's a good thing. And we got about 10 seconds left. Keep going. We got 5 seconds now. Whoa. And stop. And rest. Okay, so we're gonna do the last thing, which is the high plank and raising our hand in front of us. What is that? 30 seconds to get into the plank, high plank, and now begin. Here we go. Keep going. So you're doing great. You got 15 seconds. Remember, your core is tight. Your butt and your glutes are tight. You're breathing. Arms are coming out. Straight. And now rest. That was it. Okay, that was awesome. All right, so now we're gonna do even more core. Who would have thought? But we are. So we're gonna start with, boy, this is gonna be, you're gonna feel this for sure over the weekend. But it'll be a good feel. And remember, you do as much as you can. We're gonna do a bicycle crunch. And we're gonna do that for up to 60 seconds. And that's where we lie flat on the ground on our yoga mat. And we're going to be crunching. So we lift our shoulders off the ground, knee comes closer up, we alternate elbow to the opposite knee. One leg then comes out, and then we alternate. And we're doing this for 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, so here we go and begin. So we're going to do the bicycle crunch. You decide if we're going to do it for 30 seconds, 45, or 60. Remember, when you're getting your leg out, you're straightening it, right? And pulling it in, and then alternating the elbow to that knee, so that you're also, when you're doing that crunch, there's a slight twist happening. So we're working all our stomach muscles here, side and front. Okay, now that was 30 seconds. So lift the shoulders up a little more. I want to sag back down, but you don't want to do that. So 45 seconds here, 50, almost there, for 60 seconds. 5 seconds, and rest. Whew. That is amazing. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something else, which is going to be something a little different. It's going to be where we are holding our one dumbbell, okay? And then we're gonna raise ourselves up. So I'm gonna have my knees slightly bent here, and I'm gonna have one dumbbell horizontally held by each hand, and then I'm going to engage with my core, and I'm gonna bring myself up, keeping the weight up above me, and I'm gonna go back down. Okay, so I'm gonna count, and we're gonna do 10 of these, okay? So ready, set, and up, and then down. So you're using your core. 2, push up for that core, and down. 3, and down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. And there's 10. If I didn't do it already, I did 11 then. Okay, I can't hold myself. Me and counting. Okay, now the other thing we're gonna do is the plank again, and it'll be the mountain climber. Now, I'm going to make this a little easier on my feet here. I'm going to double over my mat, and the mountain climber, as you know, we pull our knee in under our chest, and this time, instead of going underneath and across the opposite side, we're going to do it on the outside, okay? So it's going to look like this. So you do it as fast or as slow. We'll do this for 30 seconds, see how it feels. Ready, set, and go. Outside mountain climber. So you're gonna go as fast as you can, and you might want to try and go faster, faster, keeping your back flat, your core tight, and you want to go as fast as you can, because you're only doing 30 seconds. Looks like you're jogging, running. Okay, 5 seconds left. And stop. Okay. Whew. All right, nicely done. So we're gonna start again with the bicycle crunch, and then we'll go to the overhead crunch, and then to this mountain climber. All right, so going now to the my clock again. We're gonna do 60 seconds if you wish, and we're gonna get down on my back, and hands behind your head. And begin. We're doing the bicycle crunch. Remember, you're twisting, keeping your lower back on the ground. It is not arched. Straightening each leg, and it's not pulled up to the elbow. Remember, you're shoulders are off the ground the entire time. So now it's 30 seconds. Keep going as you can. And you might be breathing now if you hear me. That would be good. And as we're working, it's good for ourselves. Staying healthy. Long, right? Strong and terrific together. There we are. Okay. We got 5 seconds. We can do it. Okay, that's it. All right, so, wow. Now we're going to do, this is our second time. So now we're going to do the overhead crunch, right? So grab some water, at least I will. Get your heart rate to go down a little bit because we're going to do the overhead, and we'll do 10 or 12 times now. So I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you are. It's here. Okay, so we're holding the dumbbell horizontally, both hands, right? And my knees are bent. And now we're going to lift up with our stomach. All right, ready, set, and lift up. Arms above your head and down. And 2, and down. And 3, and down. And 4, and 5, and down. And 6, and down. And 7, and down. 8, and down. 9, and down, 10, 2 more, and down, 11, down, 12, down, and rest. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna do the mountain climber. And again, remember it's outside our body this time for 30 seconds. So we're gonna do it fast, right? Well, as fast as you can. So you're pushing yourself at whatever pace goes right for you. Okay, so I'm now in the plank position. Ready, set, and go. So we're mountain climbing, and our knees go to the outside of our body. Fast or slow. Let's go right. But because you're doing it only 30 seconds, you might want to push yourself a little bit. Okay, keep going. 15 seconds left. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, that was good. All right, so now we're going to go back to the last set. And you're definitely feeling the stomach pain. Good. Like a double set of 4. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get my mat set up. And then up like you. And again, use a dumbbell in your hand or not. And then we're going to go to legs. Okay, this is our 3rd set. I'm going to get a little more water. And timer is ready. Standing up and begin. Twisting over in the stomach, standing twist. Okay. Now I notice I'm definitely going a little slower now. So you do what you can do. You might go faster. You might be all riled up, ready to go. It's amazing. Remember, you're twisting, lifting your knees. You have these weights. That was 30 seconds. You're also engaging your biceps here. It's also awesome. We're almost there. Keep going. 10 seconds. You can do it. I know you can. There we go. 1 and stop. Okay, I've got to catch my breath. So now we're gonna get on our stump and then our back, and we'll be doing the overhead crunch. Okay. I hope you're looking forward to this day. Whatever day it is. It's on Friday. Fantastic. If you're doing it on Saturday, it's gonna be fantastic as well. So, knees bent. I'm going to stand right in front a little bit. Knees bent, and I have my dumbbell horizontally. We're going to do 12. Leaning with our core. Ready, set, and pull up. And the arms are above you. 2, 3, 4, and halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10. And work on your stomach. 11. Pull you up. 12. And down. Now we're going to do a little mountain climber. Really just in for the lovely 30 seconds, right? So push as much as you can. And ready? Stay on tight. And now let's go. So you're going to do outside. After one of the two. The back is flat. You're holding your core. That's the whole thing. You got protection time. And of course, we're working on shoulders. 5 seconds. We can do it. Yes. Yes. And that's it. Whew. Okay. I did that for me. Oh, that's hard. All right. So now we're going to do the legs. So for this one, we're going to start. I think I did this before. I know I did. It's the farmer's walk. You're going to be on your toes. We're going to be working our calves. And you're just going to walk for 60 seconds, but to make it harder. So instead of just walking around like this, now you can use weights and make it a little harder. So 30 seconds, 30 minutes. It's 60. Okay, so here we go. On your toes. You might be holding dumbbells or not. If you're gonna walk around, keep walking on your toes. I'm just gonna walk around my computer here and come back on my toes, never getting off my toes. So I'm staying tiptoeing and working my calves. You should start to feel this. The calves are definitely gonna get a workout here. Okay, so keep going. Now, that was already 30 seconds. So if you want to stop, stop. Otherwise, keep going. Calf muscles fully engaged on your toes. Using weights, you can take the weights off if it's too much. Okay, and then keep going on your toes. For the farmer's walk. And we are moving. Moving, moving, moving. Round and around we go. And that's it. Okay, now let down your feet. Weights. Now, okay, now we're going to do something in the chair. Yay. Right, you say? Okay. So, this one, we're going to do sitting in a chair. And we're going to take one weight. Okay, so now, one weight. We're going to put it between the feet. All I'm going to do now is lift my leg up as high as I can and down, never touching the ground. Okay, so my feet never touch the ground, the weight never touches the ground. And I'm going to lift this weight between my feet 10 to 15 times. Okay, so I'm sitting up as much as possible, and I drop my legs down a little bit, and now we go up and down. Up. That's 2, 3, 4. We're engaging our quads. 5, 6, 7, 8. I could do this without my hands. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now rest. So, working quads, still working our lower legs quite a bit. And you should feel that. All right, now we're going to do the last thing. And this is going to be where we do a curtsy lunge. So you have the option of using a weight or not. And I'm going to do 1 and 1 to equal 1. And then we're going to do 2 both sides, 3 both sides, etc., all the way to 10. And we'll see how we feel. Now, when you do the lunge as a curtsy, so one leg that's going back is crossing the leg that's steady, and then you're going to come down in a lunge. Now, when I'm coming down, this knee that's steady is bending over. Make sure that you lunge back enough that the knee, when it's bending, is not going over your toes, okay? So that was 1. And then I would do the other side. And then I go down. Okay, so now we're going to begin. Ready? I'll go back a little bit. Well, let's see. You won't see my head, but that's okay. Ready, set, and lunge. And up. Lunge 1, and up. And 2, 2, 3, 3, up, engaging our glutes and quads. 4, and really make sure you're going back in 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. And step up, stand, and catch your breath. Now, this is, you could use weights, okay? I'm not, but you can. So remember, whatever works for you. Okay, so we're gonna start over. Second set, we're gonna do the farmer walk on touch your toes to engage the muscles. So, I'm gonna take a heavier set of weights. And I'm gonna turn it here. So we're gonna do this for 30 to 60 seconds on your toes. And begin walking with or without weights. On your toes. Staying balanced, right? Walking wherever you are. And staying on your toes. And if you don't feel your calves yet, then you're the bionic person. I definitely feel my calves. So you're still on your toes. That's 30 seconds right there. So stop if you need to. You can then come back or just rest. I'm going to keep going to 60 seconds for a minute. So still on the toes. Keep going. You got maybe some heavier weights. That's great. And you got 5 seconds off. Let's see if we can do this. And that's it. Okay, on your full feet. And now, the exercise for the chair. Take in front of us. Put those feet around it, holding it. Kind of in the arch of our feet. All right, now again, you should not be using your upper body to hold yourself. This is totally your legs and your shins and your feet all working together as one. Your stomach is definitely engaged. And if you need to start off and hold your chair, but then see if you can let go. We're going to do 15. So now my feet are off the ground now, so are yours. And we're going to lift up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is not a big movement. 4, 5, 6. These are the muscles. 7, 8, 9. Pick it up. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and rest. Now we're going to do the last exercises. This is the curtsy, right? So, the curtsy lunge, right? So, let's see. I'm going to be standing here again. Please forgive me, but I won't have enough space to do my lunge if I'm too far back. So you won't see my head, but that's all right. So we're feet are shoulder width apart, hands on your hips. And here's our curtsy lunge. And curtsy lunge. And 2. And 2. And 3. Go back. 3. And 4. And 2. And 5. And 6. And 6. And 7. And 7. And 8, hold you can, and 8, and 9. Hard to do these lunges all the way down, and 10. Then you might be using weights. That's awesome. Okay, that was 10. Beautiful. We're doing the last set now. Okay, so get some water. We're going to do the farmer's walk, and we have it nailed. You'll feel your stomach, the back and your legs working from this exercise group that we've done, and then we'll see all of you on Monday. All right, so have your weight for the farmer walk. Okay, so get your weight, toes, and begin walking on your toes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can feel that. So, on your toes, your weights, so that you're engaging those calves. This you will feel. So promise me that you're going to stretch your calf muscles and your legs after you're done. Right? Maybe even take a nice little brisk walk. Okay? That will be good too. So keep walking. Now that's 45 seconds we've done so far. So if you need to stop, stop. Otherwise, let's go for the last 15 seconds. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that's it. Now, get a chair. Now we're going to get the weight. We're going to do 15 of these. So remember, we're going to sit up nice and straight in the chair. Legs come up off the ground. We bend down a little bit, and now we lift up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go to 20. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh, now I feel my quads. All right. So we're working those muscles in the top part of our leg. Okay, so last thing, that's the curtsy lunge. Remember, you always have the opportunity to use your weights if you want a little advanced version of the curtsy lunge, right? You can. And here we go. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, let's begin. So curtsy and lunge. And lunge. And 2 back. And 2 back. And 2 back. And 4 all the way down. And I'm going to go down a little further myself. 6. And 6. I can feel this. 7. And 7, you're working your legs, your glutes. 8. And 8. 9. And 10. And that's it. We did it. You're amazing. All right. Well, congratulations. Wow, I got this amazing thing happening here with. All right. So you all are fantastic. I'm going to see you now Monday. So have a wonderful weekend. Good job for doing all this, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.